Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Moravia, who's grown once again. We've, in the last episode, taken a couple of provinces from, well, the one missing province from Austria and 3 provinces we need for the achievement that we're going for from Hungary, because we're going for the Great Moravia achievement, which requires us to take, well, tiny bit more from Hungary, 1 more full state and 1 province, and 2 provinces from Poland here, and then we're done. It was a big war, scary war. We had England and Spain on the side of the enemies, in addition to something like Switzerland. And our vassal, royal marriage thingy, union, personal union partner, Sweden, did pretty much nothing. But still, we did it. We didn't lose too much during that war, and we still have tons of money, and we even have manpower. We didn't select recruitment standards or anything. Mostly because our army is just so super powerful. And we did cause a bit of a coalition, but people apparently don't see the worth in being in such a coalition anymore. We also rivaled England because, well, they were sort of the better of those options, and we saw that we can probably ally Russia. That's tempting to me. Russia is a great power, right? They are only rank 8 great power, but they're the only one of those, except for maybe the Ottomans, that are even potential allies. But the Ottomans still think we have a crappy army and don't like us, and wrong religion and everything. So let's just ally Russia, unless you have real bad rivals. No. You're allied to the Ottomans, which is great. That means any sort of defensive war you call me in, you also call the Ottomans into. So yeah, how about us, Russia, you ally me. Thank you. We're done improving with our new vassal Cleves, who probably still hates us, but they're not disloyal anymore. That's kind of cool. Now they actually like us now. Good. Good. And that... Taking Cleves in the previous war, I declared the war on Cleves earlier just to hide some coring, and then I got tempted by, well, the possibility to just vassalize them fully. So I did. I do want my troops to suppress unrest in places. Rakuzi is gonna have 1 million unrest anyway, so maybe we shouldn't even try. We did not. Usually I started a war immediately after or even before the end of a new war, so we wouldn't get the return territory request from the Emperor. We didn't do that this time. There's force limit, that's fine. We didn't do that this time, therefore we got the request, and that led to our guys, unfortunately, well, these guys unfortunately being super unhappy. 28 unrest, so these guys are going to blow. It's just a question of time. Yeah, you leave those coalitions. Elsass wants to marry me, I guess that's fine, being my vassal and all. Got a new 444 consort, not bad. We already have an heir, so it's not super relevant, but still. I would like to have more generals. And we get 10 Diplo power immediately from Elsass, because that is what kin means, apparently. Nobility, can I ask you for a general? I can, but then you'll be over the limit. And, well, just for a year, though. Let's not grab a general right now. Let's not risk anything here. It's not quite necessary, just for the drilling. What we could do is split out all your mercenaries. And all your mercenaries, and then send the non-mercenaries in here to drill, because mercenaries do not receive any drill, and I still don't know whether they give you army tradition while drilling. I just don't know. Sure, go on through Livonian order. That you're still alive is a miracle anyway. Probably alive again after the war, losses of the Commonwealth there. Yeah, well, it's actually a lot more unrest than I thought there would be. It's probably because we have war exhaustion. Is that right? Not a lot. Why are you guys this unhappy again? Resno, why are you this unhappy? Overextension, oh, right. Makes sense. And war exhaustion. I think I'm gonna turn on an aspect of faith again that helps once we have full church power. Now, I'm gonna turn off discipline and add unrest reduction. We are so much more powerful than our enemies in that last war. It wasn't even funny. Well, it was funny. I'm lying, it was very funny. Any cool buildings? Haven't checked for a while. Ingolstadt and Landshut. And Bamberg is fine. That's an okay workshop. Marketplaces. 3 is not the worst. It's not great, but I take the 3 here. Barracks, yes. And any cool manufactories? God, I can't wait for 2025 to fix the whole manufacturing building thing. And I have diplomats running around doing nothing. That's not a thing. We're gonna need new claims in Hungary. We're going to need to improve with our outraged neighbors. So spy on Austria. And go to outraged countries to improve. Really thinking whether I should maybe leave the HRE now. That would make me a kingdom, would give me another diplomat, and our main war targets are going to be non-HRE targets anyway. Lübeck likes me, and we get bonuses? Yeah, sure. Or Lübeck hates me and we get bonuses. This is trade power and trade power, and this is development cost and goods produced. Let's go for trade power in Olomouc. Yeah, Lübeck won't like me, but I mean, who cares about Lübeck? Quite frankly, we probably should embargo some rivals. We have no embargoes. Must have let this lapse for a while. We have 3 rivals, right? We have Austria, Commonwealth, and England, and I'm embargoing nobody. We do have a truce with 2 of those, I think. And I don't have a diplomat right now. Please come back. I want those embargoes. So, Commonwealth, would you please be embargoed? And then I can't do England and Austria anyway. So you can go back to doing your stuff. Very nice. Probably some forts I could turn off or even tear down, but we make so much money. We did not take the gold mine of Austria because I thought it more important to take stuff over here for the actual achievement. And money is really not a big consideration. It would have hurt Austria to take that gold mine though. So that was maybe a consideration, but it's not very developed. It's 6 development, 2 of which are... yeah, it's fine. Bar is now a free city in the Empire. That's French land, right? Barrois. It's here. Yep. So the Empire is kind of growing, actually. Where's my Imperial map mode? Yeah. Even with Austria's expansion into France here. Austrian Burgundy. Used to be a lot of Milan over here. Milan is just dead, though. Oh well. Good riddance. 90% dominance of the clergy. I think I should take something away before I forget again. I did forget once with the burghers in this campaign, and it was terrifying. It's gonna make them very unhappy about the amount of land they have, though, if I take land away. When do these things drop off? Anything soon? Not really. 93 is the soonest. Yeah, let's just do it. That should get the disaster ticking down again, then we can give them some land again, have them ticking up again, and just try to balance that until modifier drops off. It's gonna be okay. And if the clergy is unhappy for a bit, that's also fine. It's not nice, but it's fine. Rebels. Moravian particularists should hopefully go away as soon as my coring is done. Right? How's that coring going? Slowly. Do we want to accept any new tradition, any new cultures? Not really. Guess we could accept Franconian here. 6% of our people, it's not a lot. Everybody leaving the military coalition, you know what's good for you. Except Franconian. Yeah, I mean, ugh. Plus 5% Liberty Design on subjects. I do not like that. And 80% on the Nitran. Nitran separatists. I like that they're Nitran. I mean, I don't like that they're separatists, but I do like the idea of Nitran separatists. Where are they going to spawn anyway? In Novozamsky and Trenchin. So here and here. So you guys maybe stop drilling. And maybe sit with these guys for a bit. Because Nitra is the other option. If you want to do Great Moravia achievement, you can have either Nitra or Moravia to do the achievement. And now we're Moravia and we have these Nitrans saying, hey, we'd rather not be part of your land. Not part of Great Moravia, even though it's a thing we would do ourselves. It's a bit weird, right? Come on, I don't want to continue taking attrition. I don't want to bother fixing things here, so just spawn, please. Yes, thank you, 100%. They should pop up now. Oh, but they came to this place? That wasn't even shown on the thing, was it? Infantry compatibility, don't mind if I do. Give me a day, thank you. So there should be no more unrest here, no. So you guys can go to Rakuzi. You guys can hang out somewhere where there's room for a big army. And then drill. You guys can also drill, I think. Still have some time in the pad. What kind of particulars are you going to be, anyway? Austrian separatists, right. 60%? I think that's time for drilling still. Cannot drill mercenaries, right. So if I can't drill mercenaries at all, that probably means that having them in a drilling army doesn't give me army tradition either. Can I grab a claim on Hungary though? We do need this place here. Yep. Marry you, Russia? Sure. This is 5 legitimacy, that's quite expensive. But I do want to keep that alliance rolling. Come on, core construction. At least Rakuzi is going to be done. Immediately converted to Protestant by the Center of Reformation. We just don't get a chance to get our Reformation bonuses. It's just not a thing. States demand control. Yes, I know. I took it away from them for a reason. Any cool states? Nope. Is this already a state? That's pretty nice. Austria proper, yeah. Rakuzi itself, it's not the worst province, 20 development. Moravia in particular is still ticking up. Come on, coring. Lose ducats or lose professionalism? No, lose ducats. I don't need those ducats. Once the cores are done, I'm gonna do another check for buildings, because maybe some of the new provinces want buildings. And a new age ability, none of which matter if I remember correctly. Prestige from missionary, resistance to reformation, no, and ship trade power. What's even a ship? So nope. It's very unlikely that we're ever gonna get water access in this campaign, and by very unlikely I mean it's just not a thing. However, we're probably close to annexing Alsace here, right? Yeah, we could if we improved our relations a bit more. I think I want to do that once I have the claims on Austria. Sure, everybody coming to my land, that's fine. They have a core on Alsace. I think, no, they lost the core on Alsace, unfortunately. They do have a core somewhere on Breisgau, right? Yeah. So we could declare war on Switzerland for the return of the core in Breisgau, but I mean, it's a very terrible province. It has glass, but only 5 development. And we do have to think about that aggressive expansion. 124 on Austria. They really didn't like what we did to them, and Mainz is also really unhappy. Everybody else has started to learn that we're fine. Well, Saxony is not. Pomerania is not. If I say everybody else, I mean not everybody else, I guess. Okay. Centers of Reformation all going ham. It's super useful, don't get me wrong. It's just that we're never gonna get this H thing. So we won't be able to start a golden era, which is fine, I guess. We should want to declare a golden era for the next war if we can at all. Flanders joined the Republic. Whoa, they're really growing, the Netherlands. Wow, look at this. That's one of the biggest Netherlands I've seen in a while. 999 admin. 999. Not reducing inflation, so... Now we're at peace, we can pay a bit more attention to where we're improving again, I guess. By improving, I mean developing. So if I were to improve in Bamberg, which seems like a good place to do it. Do you have the edict on? You do not. So Bamberg, which is here. In Franconia, why don't you get the development edict? And how am I looking on church power? Not enough to go for development bonus yet. Guess that's alright then. And let's do some admin development. By some I mean 1 apparently. Let's go 2. Also we're close to another institution spawning. And I can never remember which one it is. We are going to have global trade. That's not what we're going to spawn. We would have to have the highest trade node in the world, and we must be the strongest trade power there. We do not remotely have the highest value trade nodes in the world, and we are the highest power here, and even in Switzerland, but still, Switzerland, Wien, Austria. But it's not even close to being the highest power node in the world. More cores, reducing that overextension, good. That's the last core, I think, right? So, particulars going away? No, we still have some in Ingolstadt and Werkberg. Maybe I should handle those somehow. Where's Werkberg? Werkberg. Oh, wait, way over there, and Ingolstadt is here. Technically, we don't need you here, so I can half and half you. And send you there and there. And give you the other general because... what's your name? Karl Josef Kaspar. Because the mercs can't drill anyway. It's alright. Text it away. Get rid of those particulars. There we go. They're now at 0%. Well, 0% gain. Kinda want to take Pest in the next war. I'm gonna get a claim at least on that. Be a very nice province to grab. Yes, Centers of Reformation doing their thing. And rebels only in Rakuzi and Frankfurt. Austrian separatists, how many are you gonna be? 18,000, so that's fine if they just rise up here. I just need a general when they hit 90%. It's gonna be okay. Truce is ending. That's probably people who are eligible to join coalitions. Well, Montferrat, probably not. 10 prestige, sure. Take it. I do grab another claim, I think, but I think I'm gonna stop the improving stuff. Feels a bit like whack-a-mole, right? Because there's so many people who hate us. And I'm gonna start improving with you so I can eat you. Improve. How are we in Great Power ranking? We jumped to 3rd Great Power. Nice. Only Spain and the Ottomans ahead of us now. And Slovakia is a great state that we can make. Slovakia, be a state. and be court. So we spend some of that admin. Good. And I said I wanted to check the buildings again. No great temples, no great workshops still, no great marketplaces, no great barracks. No, 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 and nope. Regimental camps. I guess I can. Oh, that's a gold province. Is that a different gold province? Yes, we took a gold province off here and I didn't even see it happen. Nice. Very nice to take gold from Hungary here. We get it, they lose it. Double the fun. Austrian separatists. Are you gonna come out or not? Now let's declare one Brunswick. So, uniformed already going for wars over here. It's pretty impressive, Netherlands. Grab the last military idea. Nice, so we get 5 discipline and more morale recovery. The discipline obviously being the more important of the two. Clergy disaster is still pretty high. The clergy are unhappy now, so I'm thinking about giving them land again. But... Oh, you're not taking damage here. I don't like that. Let's get one of the mercs out of there. I mean, it's just money because they're just mercs. But still. Actually dropping low on the Great Power ranking. How much can we lose still? We're still losing for 10, so we would still drop below 50. Getting 2 more embargoes up would help, but it doesn't quite do it yet, so... Age objective would help, but that's not gonna happen. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to declare more wars on rivals. As you do. But I think it really wasn't a good idea. I could have stayed in the last war to... nope. To humiliate Austria as well in the PC, but that would have taken so long in a big war. That can't be right. Let's just eat this vassal here. It's gonna make our other vassals unhappy, but eating them, having one less vassal, it's just good. It does occupy our guy for quite a while. We do not have a vassal eating policy, right? A vassal eating policy. I have a strict no vassal eating policy. Aggressive expansion, which we again didn't care about. I always forget. This, which we should grab the next time we grab a leader. Yep, but no vacillating. I can reduce liberty desire if I need to. That's kind of nice. Yeah, it should be still very unhappy. Oh, 6.4. It's actually not that bad. Friendly troops, wine, tolerance, stability, all the things. Cool. Ulm, sure, come on through. That's what you want. You can walk through my land. Really start to be less border gory around here. I like that. Unfortunately, not going to be elected to the Holy Roman Empire anytime soon. Everybody hates us. Alsatian peasants. See, I really have no time for this. Let's go back to Frankfurt. I guess I could go back to Würzburg for now. Is this what used to be Würzburg? Is that the Moravian name for Würzburg? Würzburg. That's funny. Still way ahead of time. Nothing to spend my admin on, so... Come not slandering my merchants. Not nice at all of them. Admin improvement in... Where do we want it? I did it in Bamberg earlier, but the issue was that there... Oh, I guess I can just do this for a bit. Sure, since we have so much Diplo as well. It's fine. How much do we need for the next claim on the Hungarians? 35? Yes. Do you have any liberty desire by now? No, they're still super happy to be Austria's puppet. Even though Austria has been dying all this time. Commonwealth paying the debt of Liège. That's fine by me. You spent your money on stupid things, Commonwealth. It's good on you. We could gain professionalism at the cost of manpower. Yep. Once again, gonna do that, especially now since we're close to cap. It's just good. And as I said a million times by now, we can always get that back by selecting recruitment standards. These provinces are both pretty terrible, but I guess one of them has to be claimed here. Do we go for the last claim on Sopron? Doesn't really do much for us. Slightly reduces coring cost and coring time. Costs a tiny bit of Diplo to take it otherwise. Clergy are now fine again, so they can have some land back. Probably something with like this place here. Some autonomy. We have 75 autonomy down here, wow. Yeah, let's give them this place. Make them happy again. Nobles are also unhappy about not having enough land now. This is still a very good nobles province over here. Maybe we can take something else from them then. Give them this. And the only province they have that's not really... It's this one, I guess. For now you can keep it. Give me that manpower. Nobles become unhappy, which is fine. Pay some ducats and some future ducats to gain influence and lose gain loyalty and lose influence on the nobles. That's kind of cool. For how long? For what kind of date is that? 25 years. 25 years is pretty good. Give me an elaborate and lengthy ceremony. Because that means that I can now probably just ask the nobles for a general, right? The noble generals are pretty bad at the moment compared to ours, but I want something to drill here. I can't even drill here, what am I saying? But he can be here to kill the rebels, I guess. Fine. Maybe not the smartest of all moves. Oh well. We'll drop below 50 power protection, which is not acceptable. So you need to come back from Austria ASAP and insult those Polish people. Keep us above that a bit more. I guess we're no longer going for the claim here. I think that's fine. What do I do? Clergy are still unhappy, bastards. Go improve with the outraged countries again. And I think the time for wars in the HRE is really past now, except for these on Austria and Hungary. I said that before, and then I took Cleves, and the Palatinate, but I do actually mean it this time. We're strong enough to fight these people. We've shown that, and the only thing that we're going to die now to probably would be a big coalition, and all these wars just make it so much harder to take enough land from here. Because of aggressive expansion. And that's the integration done. Nice. Yeah. I mean, if this all drops to 0 and we're for some reason not warring against these people, then maybe. But as it is, I just don't want that. These small guys here can live in peace. For now. Unless they are going to be my willing vassals. Willing vassals. Is Württemberg a thing? Are you a thing? 16 development. Just corn though. Trading in the right node. Hey, how about I improve your opinion of me to the max. And then ally you, marry you, and grab you. Annex you. Or at least vassalize you first. Annex you later. Annex you later. Come on, rebels. You can do it. And Captain Atman. I should do more development. Do it faster. Do it more sensibly. Everything. What about Budujovice? which is somewhere around here apparently, and I can't see it. There. You are in the right node. You have... Do you have the development edict on by any chance? You do. So let's just go and put some admin in there, right? Why not? And yes, there's going to be an institution in 7 years, and yes, we might have to develop it, because we definitely can't spawn it. We could check what's currently the most powerful trade node is in the world. Trade nodes. Total. So the English Channel, it's going to spawn the English Channel. It's going to spawn for the power that has the most, the country that has the most power in the English Channel. I'm going to assume that's going to be England. And it is. So the English are going to spawn it, and then it's going to be the second thing they're going to spawn. England is really strong this campaign, unfortunately. How are we doing in force limit anyway? Oh, we have tons of more force limit. I didn't know. Where did that come from? I think I want more cannons. Let's go to 10 and 10 cannons on each of these. And then we still have another 7 force limit left. We have 20 cannons. Is 20 cannons enough? We do like infantry. We also do like cannons. Let's build 5 more cannons. And let's have the rest be infantry. We're coming up on Tech 16, and Tech 16 is the Cannon Insanity tech. So I wouldn't mind having a bunch of cannons by then. Otherwise, we're done with this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my videos on YouTube? Why don't you subscribe to the channel if you want updates whenever there's a new video and a new series? If you want to see any specific new series, why don't you tell me about that down there in the comments, or about anything else you want to say. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.